Hey everybody, last one in the series for the week. We're going to look at the IDAM thing one last time just because I'm running through its paces to see what it can really handle and if we're going to have any kind of issues. So what I've got right now, I've got both my iPad and my iPhone connected as audio devices through the IDAM protocol. I have them built into an aggregate device with my built-in output with the iPhone, iPad, and then the Blue Icicle so I could do some actual recording of audio. So all four of those into one aggregate device. Both of them show up as MIDI devices. And I'm just going to put one instrument on each because I've been using other things to kind of put a bunch of instruments, and I've discovered that it really is the best latency or the lowest latency when I'm just putting one on a device. And there's really just one in each of these that I wanted to use. So on the iPhone, I've got the Wave Station, and this is set up as an external instrument, MIDI, destination iPhone, inputs coming right back on this channel. The iPad one here, it is set up with the Nave from Waldorf, which I really like for bass sounds. It just has some of this character that is really easy to get there, hard to get other places. Then I've got keys here inside Logic so I can have MIDI in that and with the instrument there, and then the drummer. And then I just did some vocal tracking, really basic, so forgive this, but it needs editing if I was going to ever actually use this. Couple of the lines come in a little early. That's the performance, not necessarily the system. I found this was super low latency, very easy on the CPU, and just seemed to work really well. So here's just a little bit of the track here with all of these different components in different places.
Nobody knows what anyone knows. Nobody knows like me. Nobody sees like anyone sees. Nobody sees like me. Looking inside, so deep inside, looking so hard to find. Get lost alone, so very alone, trying so hard to hide. Nobody feels what I can feel. Nobody feels like me. Nobody feels what I can feel. Nobody feels like me.
So super awesome. It lets me really integrate all these different pieces without too much problem. I do need to really dig down and do some tests to see how much timing issues there are. I do know that when we have this, if we have it like this as this external instrument on the instrument track, that I can come in and use things like the arpeggiator here. So I've got this bass sound. Now I can do a grid here. And so we have all of the MIDI effects that we can use now. That was the actual Nave on the iPad being controlled through my external keyboard, going through the arpeggiator plugin out to the iPad, the audio coming back in. And so little latency I can't even tell. So it gives me these additional instruments that I use on my iPad. Now it gives them to me in Logic. So it's really awesome. Gives me a lot of flexibility, and it was so easy to set up. It really took very little to get this going, and it all just seems to work. It all seems to make sense. I just wish we had multi-track coming in instead of just the one stereo pair. So hopefully in the future we'll get that so I can send a bunch of things over. Could be really useful. Okay, just wanted to show this other demonstration of this working, getting more complex by the day, seeing how it really works in and fits in with my workflow. And I think it's going to be really cool.